Good morning to you all. It is a Monday morning to you. Hopefully, you had a good weekend overall. Um, mine, kind of a mixed bag, really. I had the unfortunate occurrence of going to a funeral service for a good friend of my son's on Saturday. And yesterday, though, we did manage to get some stuff done in the morning and yep, watch football. Watch football during the afternoon. It's hard to get into it as much. Agreed. When it's kind of warm outside, temperatures near 80, and you're still kind of in summer mode. So some of those first few games of the NFL, can be kind of difficult when you got the fan going there, and kind of hard to cook up a lot of good meals, good football meals when it's so warm. So we went and we just my wife and I just went and just put some meatballs and some sauce in a pan there and had some meatball subs and we had some actually a nice eggplant that we hadn't used for anything else, so we cooked that up real quick and just had some fun there. But it was nice. I love watching NFL games, and it was good to be there. Unfortunately, not the happiest of time for two-thirds of our local fans, with Buffalo and Cleveland taking on the chin there. Of course, Steeler fans, including my wife, are happy people as they defeated Buffalo, and it was a good game, especially in the second half there. So it was good. It was good, and boy, Cleveland took it on the chin. You found out just why Kansas City is as good as they are. Kind of a rematch of the playoffs there. Cleveland hoping for a little revenge, wasn't meant to be, but they played a good game, and Kansas City just got too much of them in the second half, and it was a good try for a comeback there. My Niners, boy, they looked good until the last 3 minutes of the game, and then the Lions gave them a scare. But my Niners also put up a victory there in what should be very competitive NFC West. So yeah, I'm looking forward to it, and looking forward to the coming of the games. I do. I enjoy watching NFL games. Nice, my wife and I can. We're not as rabid fans, but it was kind of fun because we kind of watch with my wife, and sometimes we do other things as we watch. And then my son, who had to work that day, came home from work, and we watched the last quarter of the Cleveland game. And of course, he's in his low 20s, so he gets into it, um, and his team is actually the Eagles, which also had a great win. And I think it's the first time in a long time where everyone in our household, the teams won, and won well for the most part. So good to be. I'm looking forward to it. Looking forward to all the fun. Looking forward to the food and the preparation for it. And should be a good season, hopefully, for all of our teams, and hopefully for yours as well if you're watching it. So good morning to you, Celine. Nice to see you this morning out there at the airport. Miriam, good morning. Denise, yep, Steeler fan as well. They did well. Bob out in Tidiute, hello. Bob and Sue out there in Jacksonville, good to see you this morning. Hello, John, out there in Blooming Valley. Nice to see you. Hey, Becky, good to see you. Kind of dark, a little hazy there, 66 at French Creek. Becky did report some fog earlier. Chatty Cathy, happy about her Steelers victories there, 67 out her way. And Donna back in Ocala, good morning to you this morning. Hello, Rose, out there in Meadville. Good to see you. Deb, good morning. And hello to you, Joe Pratt. Hope you have a great morning as well. Randy, good to see you. And hello, Don Prindle. Yep, last night's storm knocked out two of your four bird feeders. Yeah, it didn't get a lot of rain. This wasn't a big rainmaker. These are what we call elevated storms, and so they form at higher levels, which oftentimes can lead to gustier winds, but usually lead to less rain. Hello to you, Lori. 67 up there. Yeah, it does look like it wants to rain, and there was some showers there. In fact, let's check it out here on our storm tracker. They can see overcast conditions there in Girard for this morning, and the latest on our storm tracker. And wow, those are way too much color. Let's see if I can kind of bring that down a little bit here. Whoops, wrong one. Here we go. So we'll do Cleveland first. Buffalo will kind of get most of the noise out of there. And we'll do Pittsburgh here. There we go. Okay. And right now, again, not a lot of rain. Most of the rain appears to be moving off toward the north. A couple of showers, though, starting to form here out toward the north of Cleveland at this point. So we are going to keep the threat in there for this morning. And indeed, we had some good hit of some rain, even some severe weather. They did issue a warning. They did issue a warning there, and that was roughly, I don't remember exact time. I think it was around 11:45, maybe 12 o'clock. They even had a watch for a little bit there. We were on the southern edge of that, and these are the storms. 6 hours ago, they were actually by then they were already into central New York, but these moved through earlier. It's this batch here that actually caused. Actually, no, it was this batch that caused a warning. This was a secondary batch that moved through. You can see just before 2 a.m. Those stayed to the north. So the front you can see already going stationary roughly along that I-80 corridor, while more rain moves to the north here through Milwaukee and Detroit. Looks like the balance of that will stay to the north, but we do have more scattered stuff here for Toledo out toward Cleveland. That will be affecting us this morning. And we'll probably see a lot of clouds for the morning. We'll try and get a little more sunshine as we head on into the afternoon. No promises, though. So we check the latest on our Futurecast. You can see they send some showers through the area for the morning. You can almost see where the front is. You can see where the air is kind of combining here during the afternoon. Again, roughly along and just north of that I-80 corridor. Now, the front itself may get active during the afternoon in spots. So there could be a few scattered showers and storms south of us with the front for the afternoon. Then in the evening, the front starts to move a little farther north, and with it, possibility of some showers and storms. You can see some could be some pretty good downpours here as we head on toward midnight and into the early morning hours. By daybreak, though, most of that should be north of us. And while the Futurecast tries to spit out a little rainfall, I'm not seeing it tomorrow, but the southerly flow of very warm and humid air will continue. Then on Wednesday, here it comes. Some front comes through. The main first line comes through before daybreak on Wednesday. And here's the actual front itself. I ran out of data. Oh, come on, man. Let's see. And nope, that's all it's going to give me. So that front is expected to pass through anyway. Hold on, I have to reset this back to where it was. And you can see probably by midday is when it's expected to pass through. It's going to be a slow mover. So we don't expect, some quick clearing for the day. In fact, it could be raining most of the day, probably getting a little bit less so as we head on into the afternoon here in Erie. Hello. Okay. Let's see. Talia, good to see you this morning. Hey, Bill. All right. Yeah, wasn't it great? Good to see. That's right. Good to see Penn State with the big win as well. College football, big one there. Thanks, Bill, for reminding me of that as well. And Talia, again, good to see you. Had a few sprinkles around 9 o'clock last night. That was it there. And got it there. Thank you, Kathy, for that. And let's go right to the 7-day and show you what we're expecting. Warm week, no doubt about it. Chance of showers as we head on toward Monday here for today. Humid conditions for tomorrow, downright muggy. Might even need some AC, I think. Though usually at this time of year in September, the sun isn't as strong, so humidity a little more tolerable. But again, you might want to kick on a little AC if you want there. And Wednesday, good chance of some showers and storms, and just a chance of a few showers as we head toward Thursday into Friday and Saturday. Um, Not bullish really on any of those days, but you can see the temperature staying warm right on through the end of the week. And yes, Nancy, thank you for reminding me, Nancy. The Albion Fair, good week for it. Absolutely, definitely not all that bad when it comes to the precipitation. So that's it. The Albion Fair, the best little fair in town, as they call it. And good to see. Good to see that that's going on as well. And good to see the fairs in general getting back on, even if there were a few modifications around. So there you have it, everyone. Again, glad we're back in that football season again, and looks like a warm week. So if you're waiting for the cool air, not seeing it for this week, we'll see how next week goes. That's all I got for you today. Have a great day. We'll talk to you again tomorrow. Take care.